Course is good. It's penal. If you miss fairways, the rough is very, very thick. Yeah, and I didn't. I mean, I hit a few, but I certainly hit a few loose shots and got myself out of position. And the golf course does start to get quite tricky from there. So need to do a better job tomorrow of just putting my ball in play off the tee, and then from there, the golf course is still quite scoreable.
Rory, after the last 48 hours, how refreshing was it, if anything, to get back to golf and just lose yourself in a round of golf?
Yeah, it was good. Rosie and I said, all right, no chat until lunch, so that we can actually concentrate on what we're doing out there. So we started to get into a conversation walking down the first, and we're like, no, let's stop this. Let's just focus on our golf and wait to say what we want to say when we get inside. So it was nice to play a round of golf and focus on something else for those 5 hours we were out there.
And while you were out there, was it? I mean, I'm assuming the air quality was. Did you notice it? Hard not to. It didn't feel quite as bad as it was on Tuesday, I guess. But yeah, it hasn't been. I didn't feel it that much today.
Roy, how is your energy level after the last 48 hours and the various meetings and phone calls and interviews and everything you've had to do?
I got a good night's sleep last night. So it was nice to sort of recharge the batteries. I would say my energy levels on Tuesday and Wednesday were diminishing quite quickly. But I slept well last night and honestly felt, it was an early start this morning. The alarm went at 4:15, but I felt good out there. I'll take do a little bit of practice this afternoon, and then I'll get another good night's sleep tonight, and I'll be fine.
Hey Rory, of the events of the past week, have they perhaps concerned you that you put your faith in maybe an altruistic version of the PGA Tour that doesn't exist, at least maybe not anymore, and maybe you need to look after yourself a little more?
Yeah, I'm not that. I wouldn't say I view the PGA Tour as, through that altruism lens per se. I mean, it's at the end of the day, this is business, and my job is playing golf at the end of the day. So, the more that I can focus on that and focus on, the birdies and the bogeys instead of the stuff that's happening in the boardroom, I'll be much happier.
Do you have more pressure on the golf course or off right now?
Off. The most uncomfortable I've felt, I'd say, in the last 12 months was my press conference yesterday.
I sort of wish I had asked this yesterday, but do you have any thoughts or sort of interest in getting to know or have any familiarity with the new chairman of the joint venture, Yasser?
I know Yasser.
And I mean, have you talked to him, played golf with him at all?
I played a pro-am with Yasser in Dubai a few years ago, and then I've seen him. I was with him at a Formula One race randomly a couple of years ago in Austin. I saw him in Dubai at the end of last year. So he's obviously been in and around the golf world and obviously the wider sports world. So, he sort of, he runs in the same circles as a lot of people that I know.
Can I ask how is he as a golfer? And then maybe any other impressions of him sort of just as a guy?
I would say he's an avid golfer. I think he really does like the game of golf. He likes playing it. He's a very impressive man. Harvard Business School, runs $700 or $800 billion worth of dollars and invested in a ton of different companies. And, he's a very smart, impressive man.
Thanks, Russ.
Thank you.